So yeah, I'm in desperate need of a new helmet. When I went up to Blue Ridge Parkway or whatever last weekend, I put my helmet in my bed of my truck, and now there's like a huge scratch on my visor. So yeah, I do need a new helmet. Thought it was just like poop or something, but nope, it's not. It is not. I can't even open up my visor because my visor, like the thing that moves it, it broke off. And so somehow I found a way for it to just, you know, stay there. But if I move it at all, it'll break off. I figured this out going 80 miles an hour on the highway. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I breathe really loudly. Let's start this baby up. Oh, where's the dang kickstand? Okay, there it is. What the heck was that sound? That was weird. Got some denim spray. Meh. Why is this thing so hard to keep clean? Wipe that down. Wipe her down. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, look at that. Gonna do the fender some. My bike is dirty. Yeah, that's good enough. All right there bothers me. I'm probably not even doing this right. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Beep. Oh, question for the day. Why did I choose my Iron 883 over a sport bike or a supermoto or even a Honda Grom? Because actually, I just sold my sport bike. I had an FZ6R. I sold it 2 days ago. So, that is the question for the day, the topic for what I will be talking about. Number one is, and this is probably the most important, the biggest thing for me was insurance costs. Insurance costs for my other bike, let's just say, was the same exact price as this one with only liability, so I don't have any coverage if I get in an accident or anything. I'm not good on insurance, so please do not quote me on any of this. Whoops. But the same exact price for the year. I'll tell you something about how expensive it is to insure a sport bike at a young age. And I didn't even have an R6. I can't even imagine what full coverage, quote unquote, because full coverage means so many different things, but I'm just going to say full coverage because it's easier. Full coverage would be on an R6, which is the bike that well, actually, it was either between an R6 or an FZ07, because I love how those look. Those things are selling really well, but I just lost my train of thought. So yeah, same exact price. The buying price on both of these bikes, well, the one I got and the one I had, the FZ6R, and this one was a little bit more. And this one doesn't have ABS or anything, which I kind of wish it does. But that's another video. Number two is, I love, well, I just can't remember. Dang it! I just love the feeling of riding a blacked out cruiser bike, and even more, a bobber bike, because I have ridden one. And have that loud, awesome exhaust sound. And I don't know, I just love how the bobbers look more than sport bikes, actually. Sport bikes are too common. Every motovlogger has them that you could just customize yourself. Because there's so many things I want to do to this bike before I'm done. And it's going to be amazing. One of the things I do miss about my other bike, even though it wasn't the R6, it was still a 600cc, is the speed, the acceleration. That was always super fun. If I had a choice, I would probably have 2 or 3 bikes, you know. But it's not very valid for me to do right now. I'm not able to. 3 insurances, 3 different bikes, you know, that would kind of suck. But it would be awesome. Yeah, I'm about to get a freaking new helmet, make my audio a little bit better, because right now I'm sure there's a ton of wind noise, even though I'm only going not even 50 miles an hour. But yeah, I'm gonna get a new helmet and mount my GoPro to the front of it instead of it sticking out like that. If you guys are worried about fuel economy, for the most part, and this isn't for all the bikes, but for the most part, cruisers will get a little bit better, especially with, you know, how people drive them. Because I get over 50 in my Iron 883, but my other one got only 40, low 40s, I think. So it's not much difference. Man, these are my friend's gloves, and I always forget to give them back. Like, I rode last weekend with him, and I used the gloves, and then I always forget to give them back to him. So, I'm sorry if you're watching this video. I'm sorry! I only meant to do it because I like these gloves. Man, this stupid scratch on my visor. It's like right where my right eye goes. So all I see is scratches. Man, those are like really the only reasons why I chose it. It's actually really comes down to personal preference, you know. I can't, you know, go to the track on this one or anything like, well, I can, but it'd be super slow. I can't take turns as fast. I can't do a lot of the speed stuff, but it is a Sportster, so it is pretty decent. But sport bikes that's what they're meant for. So if you want to go ahead and go fast, take turns fast, be dangerous, which I, you know, don't 100% agree with. Only 76% agree with you being dangerous. Only 76. It actually really comes down to personal preference. There's not a lot of motor vloggers, like I said, with Harley, so that's a plus for me. It's a good plus for me. Most of them do have sport bikes. Sport bikes. They have sport bikes. It's a new kind of sport bike. It's called a sport bike. But go ahead and get yourself an Iron 883 if you want to match me. Only if you want to. It honestly does come down to personal preference. I'm sorry I made this whole video saying that it all comes down to personal preference, but it honestly does. I should have gotten a quote for an R6, seeing how much that would be under my name. Maybe I will and include it in the description. So just look down there. Hopefully I remember.